Well, hello and welcome back. Just a quick recap from the last episode. We were using the coconut fibers to break up to put into the habitats. They've all been completed. As you saw, I was trying to break up the coconut fibers into the smaller container and saturate it from there, then transport it. The brick was too much of a pain to deal with. So what I would suggest and what I ended up doing was I took the whole brick out. I took a large Rubbermaid storage container uh, and I mixed it in there. So I filled it up about an eighth of the way up with water, put the block in, let it saturate, and then I ended up breaking it up from there, add a little bit of water, then break it up with my hands was the best way to do it. And then you slowly mix it up like that. It was really unfeasible to do it the other way. Doing it with the whole block was much easier. I didn't use the whole block. I used just under half, about a third of the block, and it completed all the rest of the tanks. And now I have that Tupperware bin with the rest of the coconut fibers inside. And who I have right here with me, which brings me to the next topic. She's getting a little squirrely. This is Utah. Utah is the Mojave style. You can see the absolute gorgeous pattern. Now with the Mojave, it's a dominant gene, and it's from the leucistic family. So if you breed two Mojaves together, you'll get what's called a bell, or a blue-eyed leucistic, or a blue-eyed Lucy. And that's actually one of the snakes I'm looking to hopefully get into the breeding prospects as we go. There's also a couple other ones in that same family, and there's also black eye leucistics as well, which would be the fires. And with the Mojave as well, potentially down the road, if I get some offspring of the Phantom, I could breed the Phantom or the Phantom adults with the Mojave to get the Purple Passion. Purple Passion is more of a lighter colored, slightly purplish white coloration. With the morphs I'm speaking about, I don't have a link right now. Maybe I'll get more into doing the editing and stuff like that down the road. But if you're looking at any kind of color morphs or anything like that, I would suggest visiting the websites World of Ball Pythons or Morph Market. Either of those, you'll be able to do breeding calculations. So you put in the genetics of the two parents, and you will get potential of the offspring that will be coming out. So you'd have, depending upon how many genetics you have in the makeup of the parents, you'll have the breakdown of the offspring with the percentage of a chance of what you could get with each one. But right now we're going to focus on the Mojave, this beautiful little girl right here. Right now she is about 260 grams. Not very big at the moment. When I picked her up, she was about 90. She's doing quite well though. She's feeding very well. She's very, very tame to handle. Very calm. Never had a problem with her at all. Absolutely gorgeous markings on her. You'll see she has kind of keyhole markings on the sides, which a lot of the people, when you look at a normal or African style wild ball python, they'll have what's called the alien heads on there, which are, I'll show in the next episode with sword. Just the coloration pattern that comes along the side. With the Mojave, you notice a lot lighter coloration around the alien heads and along the top. The camera's actually not doing it justice. It's a lot more yellowish green in person. And the underside of the belly is nice pure white right there. Absolutely gorgeous coloration. There we go. And as I mentioned, she's eating very well. She handles very well. This was my daughter's favorite snake up until I got the newer batch of snakes, and now she's taken to the albino quite a bit more. She loves the coloration of the actual albino snake, which she named Evie. Utah here, absolutely gorgeous. See the coloration? There you go. Get right up in the camera there. There you go, babe. There we go. Now, I would love to get into the breeding prospects with her sooner than later, but she is young, and with the females, you want to wait till they get roughly 14 to 1600 grams. So she's probably got about a year to two left before I can put her into the breeding cycle, which is another one of the reasons that I got into the last batch that I purchased, which has full-grown females. One of them's 3,000, there and abouts. The other one is about 2,700 grams, and then I have one that's about just over 1,200 grams. Two of the other ones are a little bit smaller, but we'll go through them as we come. With Mojave, you notice a little bit of the white pattern tends to come up a little bit on the sides. It tends to dapper in and then fades into a little bit darker on the dorsal. There we go. The ventral scales, as you can see from this picture here, again, nice white coloration kicking all around. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. All right. So if you have any questions at all on the Mojave snake, or you have anything else you want to mention further, please put it in the comments below. As normal, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to get this channel growing a little bit to make some ad revenue eventually down the road. Just to help put in towards feeding rack systems and equipment. And yes, thank you very much. Today's video, again, just a quick show of our Mojave. This is, once again, Utah. Absolutely gorgeous Mojave. Nothing else about her. Straight dominant gene. Thanks again. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later.